Hello beautiful people, welcome back. Live on the farm. Lettuce babies on their way. 840 baby lettuces. Hit the trays today. Take you along. Let's have some fun. Like and subscribe, share this jam. If you're new to the channel, if you've already been here, we're blessed to have you back, blessed to have you in the first place. Exposing some wheatgrass that we're now starting. Both of those are to get in the customers' mouths. Got little shot glasses. My hands are dirty. Without opening it, here's one. Mason jar shot glasses. Boom. Around $1 a piece. So not too crazy, but I had to get them in glass since it's sweet. It's gonna be wheatgrass. And then I got stainless steel juicer. Just a couple updates of some of the fun things we've been getting. And that's in here. We know we brought something big in. Oh, wrong side. Oh yeah, it is right there. The washer. Can you see that? Oh, you can't see that. How about that side? The washer. Washing the greens. Whirlpool washer. Biggest investment of the year this year. It's converted to salad green spinner. Boom, boom, boom. Big boom. New sink. About to go right there. They're all shipped down one. Every 2 years I'm getting a new sink. I was gonna get like a beautiful stainless steel guy, like one of those big ones, but I decided to just get one of these ones every year or two because they get nasty anyways. This is the nicer one. This one will go, so this one's actually going to ship down that way. So one, well, that one will only be lettuce. We'll have the bubbler in there with the lettuces. And then the other stuff will be for cleaning or mushroom block soaking, shiitake block soaking. So those are 4 of the big updates on the farm. Just dropped a cleaning vinegar vid. If you didn't see that, go check it out. Found a new natural cleaning product. Stoked. Yeah, thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. Run a little mushroom farm. If you haven't been here, if you're new, try to say it as I'm right in the beginning. That shiitake popping off in there. Got to get those guys back in there. Second flush. Microgreens, broccoli microgreens. Tomatoes. Could actually take you along a little bit on this because I do have to thin those. Planted, try to get 1 per, but as you see right there, there's 2. We've got tomatoes all the way up to here. 350 tomato babies going. 360. And I'm sure some didn't make it. And some actually microgreen seed fell into there from just like some that was like scraggling on top of the lights, and so I've had to cut some of that out. And if something weirdly finds its way into my mixes, little daughter maybe. Yeah, welcome. All right, guys. So we got 2 more trays to do. I didn't take you to all 8 trays. I actually didn't know how much this one big bin was going to do. I thought it was time to fill this back up and make a whole new mix. So the mix is mostly peat. We're probably doing like 70% peat and 30% of the sunshine. It's got the perlite in it and the mycorrhizae. I'm not looking for as much nutrition as this one compared to the tomatoes. Tomatoes will be in those blocks a little bit longer, and in their collective before they hit the ground longer, and their other, as you pop them up, other blocks, or however I do it, if I block them up or if I even pot them up, I don't know, we'll see. But these don't get potted up. It's more just, there should be 25 days in, 25 days out. So 25 days in my grows, in my rooms, boom, 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 boom. And 25 days outside, about 50-day crop. 47 is the one, 50 is the other. Myrrh and Cherokee are the 2 I do from Johnny's. Another little update, I got more room here. Shifted it back. I didn't really use those dead space, so I moved this to the wall. So that's kind of cool. Gave me a nice little area. Now the lion's mane can all be out here. I keep my lion's mane outside my tent. My blue oysters inside. Got some shiitakes firing off in there. Big guys ready to harvest. Got to harvest that guy, and I already just harvested 8 that we're taking to the grocery stores tomorrow. Got 3 grocery stores. Yeah, sorry, there's a bunch of updates, so I want to make sure I got them all in. But now we're in finishing these last 6. So this is a 35 blocker. This is the jam of one of them first investments I made on the farm. Make sure I can make my lettuce game efficient. A must if you want to grow lettuces from a small scale, I believe. Some kind of soil blocking, or maybe you can have the air pruner trays or something like that. Those work too. Or you can do like that. I forget what it's called. That Curtis Stone thing where you had the paper pot transplanter. So we just got these 2 to do. I did all the other ones. Yeah, 35, 35, 35, so 105 total. 3 different times. Just kind of give it in the eye. So I had this boat full. I didn't know if I was going to need to fill it, but one other thing you really do want to pull out, if you see woody in here, it really affects these ones compared to the other ones way more. So as it's, I don't know if you can see this, there's a ton of woody material that pulled out. There's a ton of it. So I'm more cognizant when I do my lettuce to get all the woody material out, or not all, but as most I can. I'm gonna say this like I did in the last tomato video. I would recommend to screen it. I don't, but if you are that kind of person and you want to do that, that's obviously gonna be way more efficient. This is just what I do. I just kind of just comb through it a bunch of different times and do the best I can. Most people do screen it, I think, but I don't know. That's just not how I roll. So teach their own. Theirs actually probably works a little bit more, but theirs might be a little more time investment. So when I have a little more time, maybe I will change my thoughts on if I want to go that route. But sometimes I used to actually pick this up and I check to see if it's flush, and I didn't miss one as I'm pushing down. I try to trust it these days. I kind of know after doing it a bunch. So then there's a handle up here. You just pull on the handle. Oh, dang, if I can do this without the handle. Boom, and then it pokes the little guys out. It leaves a little divots in there. And now you got tons of little soil blocks. 35 soil blocks per. And so the thing with this is you want to just get each side, front, down. You might see bare feet down here a little bit more these days. It's getting nicer out, although it's 20 degrees outside, but it's nicer in here. I can feel that the cement slab is warming up. This is my garage, so the cement slab. Excuse me, this little. There we go. Boom. But see how fast we can create these guys? Just awesome, super efficient. Little soil blocking technique guy. These are a whole bunch of beautiful verbiage or words right there. So super descriptive. I'm wearing everything. Or not. And focus on pushing down, guys. So like one whole thing of these was 8 trays. I'm actually probably over prepping a little bit if all of these survive. So I want to talk about that a little bit. Is these things are so small. If you forget to water them a day or 2 or 3, you know, if you get one of your, and you know, these lights get warm, especially when you keep them up close like this, because you want to keep them 1 to 3 inches. So I lower and lower and lower and lower them. They dry out faster because of the heat. I obviously keep a fan, so there's air going around them. They're obviously have air around them already, so they tend to dry out faster. They have obviously air on the side. The more air coming at them. Hey, I'm kind of winded doing 8 of these. Yeah, it just dries out, and these little guys can die quick. So I've a lot of times had 1 or 2 trays die, where I just kind of forgot. Sometimes the cycle doesn't, you know, you can see they're up a little bit, you know, they're not exactly even. I try to do the best I can to get them even, but not all perfect. And yeah, if I lose 1 or 2 trays, I don't want to be shot, so I'd rather have more. It's 840. I probably really just needed like 500 for the first run, something like that, 500 heads. And that's cut and come again. This is cut and come again lettuces, so we cut it 2 times, maybe the 3rd, depending. I guess depending on multiple things. So yeah, I guess I won't say why. Could be multiple reasons why I won't do the 3rd. But the 2 for sure. I always definitely give it a 2nd. Depends just how it's growing back, even the 2nd, and I'll kind of assess the 3rd, how much we have. If I just need to cut into the other fresh stuff. If I overproduce and all these trays don't make it, or all these trays do make it, then I'll obviously have an abundance, so I won't need that 3rd cut, stuff like that. So, all right, we're in with that. And to take that out of the way, just so I'm not dancing on this. This is gonna go get cleaned in the sink, so both these are there. Just so I'm not dancing too much on this dirt, gonna give it a quick sweep. This from one of my feet. So as you know, Michael Jordan or LeBron James, these little seeds, I get the pelleted variety of these lettuces. Lettuce seeds are super teeny, so definitely make sure if you're hand seeding, we should always be getting pelleted weirdly if you're gonna grow on small scale. Because even if you don't thin. You know, if you have the little ones and they grows up, you can't, you know, with the opportunity thin it, you just get weird crunchy heads. I guess there probably is a reason why people wouldn't, but I don't know. I can't see it. And obviously, if you're gonna handle them, that pellet is just so much more convenient. So we got 1,000 magentas, 1,000 seeds, magenta. It's like a green and red, and the myrrh is just all green. Pardon my dirty hands now as I'm just smashing and playing in the dirt. Boom. Oh, there's the first boom of the day. So I used to interchange, and so that way I would have, because you know you always see that on pictures, everyone's got the beds of cut and come in lettuces, and there's a red one here, a red one there, so it's kind of like speckled through. It looks really cool. So I used to actually do my trays like that and do half of it, you know, so I do like maybe 1/3 of it this magenta and the other ones the myrrh. But now I just learned to do them all at once, because then they do water difference. That one grows slower, so there's different water requirements. So I'll just do like a tray of myrrh, a tray of magenta, a tray of used to, dang, did I Cherokee or magenta? I just called it magenta, didn't I? I kind of went back and forth on my magenta and Cherokee. Okay, so yeah, the magenta, sorry. Or wait, that's what I said at first. So, all in one tray is where I was getting with that whole thing. Some of them don't, you know, some of these soil blocks, you just gotta get them in the middle. But that one, the edges tend to sometimes get, have a little less because of the curvature as you're pushing down. So we just do the best we can at 1 per, shooting hoops in there, getting in the middle. See, like that one, it doesn't even have a rim, if you want to call it shooting hoops in basketball world. But you just drop it right in there in the middle, and try to get multiples in your hands if you can, so you're not coming back to your hand as much, and get the rolling down. You gotta really, ooh, dropped. You gotta roll. So just roll, but don't have 2 fall out. That's the key. Is just not to have the 2, because if you have the 2 fall out, you gotta go back with something to pull it out. You don't have to. You can let them grow up, or at least thin it. We're about rolling on the farm, so I tend not to thin these plants or even notice it. Oh, actually, maybe that's even better way to describe it. These ones are a lot lower to the ground than the tomatoes would be up there. The tomatoes, they grow up and stretch. These lettuces, if they're grown properly, will stay really close to the soil. So you won't even, you know, they're not like that. They don't have a big stem like the tomatoes would. So it's really hard to even see sometimes if there's 2 in there. But if you get 2 growing next to each other and then you plant that one, they'll grow up and they'll just be they'll be fighting each other and for nutrient. I don't know. I've just had some weird looking ones where I'm like, oh, okay, there's a second one. I think I had like a triple one time. Actually kind of cool to see. Oh, damn, you got a double fumble there. So at this point, now I'll go back with, shoot, I didn't get that one. Boom. That one fell right there. I can't get that one, but I can get that one. So there's gonna be one down in there, and I'll probably just let it ride. I'll be able to catch that on a thinning. I water them enough. We'll water, you know, if they're indoors for 25 days, we'll be watering them enough where I can catch one in the rivet or in the middles or in between. Yeah, there we go. The in-betweeners. It's the ones that are next to each other. It's kind of hard to catch. So, and to be completely honest, I would probably catch those too, but I don't know, I'm just kind of trying to give a little heads up on certain things to look out for. Save you a couple plants here or there as you get into it. Dang, that guy got in there. Oh, and I don't really have my tool over here. Alright, I'm using my little samurai sword. It did get a little rusted sitting in that tin, which sucks. I gotta figure out how to unrust this samurai sword. I'm sure there's a chemical agent. Where's that other one? Gosh, since I had it in my hand, I figured I'd do it. But oh, there it goes. So I know I just dropped on this one. There we go. Alright. And I'm not even take you through the whole one. I try to avoid 40-minuters these days, trying to be a little more cognizant. I'm getting 10 to 20-minute videos. We'll see. That I don't know why I always care. I'm just doing it to have fun. Blessed to have you if you're here too, 100%. So we're rocking, getting them seeds started. But you reap what you sow. Sometimes, yeah, you know, 20 minuters doesn't really make sense in my world. We're here to put some work in. Here to take you along, teach you. You know, even that was the one thing I was thinking, do I show you all my smashes of all this? You know, because that was 20 more minutes. That video would have been of me talking and doing stuff. So I don't know. I could do those little, get better at doing the time-lapse videos. But I don't know. Got a lot going on. I'm doing the best I can as I'm going. I'm sure I will figure that stuff out more. But I'm keeping the best family life. Still sleeping a lot lately. It's awesome. Trying to get my 8 now. It's almost non-negotiable. I do sometimes miss. I get 6s, 7s. But I've been taking lots of naps. Oh my gosh, that was a horrible shot. Hold on, are you even in there? Oh, you are in there, okay. See, the screen goes black too, so it's, I wish I could have that screen stay on the whole time. I could just always look down and make sure as I talk, I'm looking down anyways. I could always see my hand with my, you know, if my eye just twitches down. The screen turns black. There's a little off tangent on sometimes why you'll be right here. I think I'm getting better at it. Keeping my belly towards my hand. But we're rolling through them. We're almost at 210. 210 lettuces. Everyone should be growing their own. Goal of my farm is 2,500, 25,000 farms. I've upped the number now. Boom! And threw a boom in there. Because we got to. We're here to change this thing. All the subs help. About to hit that 100. Blessed to be get me there. Help, let's change this food system. If you're here, you probably have a desire to change the food system. You would be watching this kind of stuff, or doing this kind of lifestyle, or your algorithm wouldn't have brought it to you. Oh, that was right in the middle and it's way down there. So let me change it. I'm here to change it. This little farm is just a prototype. Mushrooms are the gross of my property, or going to be the gross revenue. Make the most, whatever. From the farm, looking for about 60% of gross coming from the mushroom world, maybe even up to 80. It's just, you can turn so much, and now I'm actually starting to, I've been blasting that I'm going to get my lion's mane jerky done, but I've, in the last couple weeks, made a huge mental switch and going to start investing in making my own blocks instead. Once I can make my own blocks, I will be able to produce my product for a lot less, so I'll be producing, I'm going to pretty much gut that whole room, and that room is going to become mushroom sterilization and mushroom cultivation room. It's gonna be awesome. I'm going and getting 3 barrels today, 55-gallon barrels today. We're gonna insulate them. One of them is gonna be a boiler. 2 of them are gonna be the sterilizers, or I don't know if it's actually sterilizer because it's not gonna get them hot enough. I think it's pasteurizer, honestly. But yeah, once I can produce those, then I'll be able to do lion's mane way more efficiently, and then I'll be able to not have the lion's mane priced out of the market. So I was kind of guided to just go that way instead of trying to get the lion's mane in the market really quick, lion's mane jerky in the market quick. Invest to make sure I can get it cheap or more cost efficient, because it's a huge process, big time process. So we're gonna do 3 trays of this and then 5 trays of the myrrh. I got way more myrrh. This was actually out of stock, the 5,000, or I would have gotten the 5,000, but I only got 1,000. So we're gonna start with a little less of the green, or a little less of the red and green variety.
Hey, he's gonna be there at 1:30, so I guess go now because he can't stay long.
Okay, I'm making a video.
Huh?
He's okay. I'm on video right now.
Yeah, he's like on his way over right now.
Okay, will you send me the address? Tell him I'll be there. I gotta finish something up and I'll be there.
Send it to.
All right, guys. So I'm on a video. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be right in there. So this is where we're at, and this is it. As you hear, mushroom world calls me, and I gotta go pick up these barrels. So I guess my video is cut short. I did go over some of the things, the updates, which was cool. So what we will do, I'll just kind of quickly finish this off verbally, I think, since I got to bounce. I'm already, how long am I into this? I'm not starting this thing over. It's a 20-minute video. You guys have pretty much seen the gist of it, other than I would make those seeds into those 5 trays, which I just told you. We're gonna finish this tray out, and I'll talk and finish what we're gonna do, and then I gotta bounce to go get those barrels. I gotta go to St. Paul, which is about 30 minutes away. All right, so I will take my little sprayer guy. Sprayer, spray him once. Spray him another time. Definitely get the sprayer. Don't get a little titch, or definitely don't bottom water at the time you start destroying your box. Definitely need a sprayer. You need one of these if you're going to be a farmer, or a small scale farmer, or farmer in general. Yeah, I don't know why I had to say small scale. And then we come through. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just finish now. I can show you and then let you. Where did I put the top? Oh, there it is. Here she is. All right. Where's she gonna go? Anyway, that's really too quick. So let's go through. And that's how it gets rusty. But we don't want to get these too wet because we already pre-moistened this substrate or this soil. Ooh, I'm on mushroom world, so I'm in substrate. Go back. Vegetable world, mushroom world, vegetable world. And so now comes the nipple pinch. Call this the good old nipple pinch. You just pinch it. Nipple pinch, nipple pinch, nipple pinch. And you don't even have to push too hard. Because I will probably tomorrow or next time I'm watering, or yeah, probably tomorrow, you'll start seeing a couple pop up that you missed the nipples. You didn't pinch it good enough. Like there. If I missed that one, it would still be showing. So I at least want to keep it covered. That one is just going to hopefully become lettuce in there. And you just do a nipple pinch. Up and go and oh dang. I don't think you were in there at that time. Sorry. When did I drop that many? The H? H was that. How was there so many off right there? When did I do that? I don't know. So, I guess that's why I make these not for kids, and I don't think many kids are watching. That's why I can call it a nipple pinch. Not the nipples. Kids don't have nipples. Everything's all how you want to look at it. But nipple pinch, nipple pinch, nipple pinch, nipple pinch, double nipple pinch, I guess. Double nipple pinch. That's it. So we'll go through there like that. Nipple pinch the rest of them. Nipple pinch, and then we'll do those. I'm not now going to do those later, so I don't have to do all that. I don't want to put them in the soil, have them dry out. So I will actually finish these before I go get these barrels. Thank you for coming along. It's actually good because now I get to only be a 20-minute video. You guys are like, oh my gosh, it's a 20-minute video. I'm definitely going to click. Hit subscribe if you like this jams. We've got a lot more coming. Strawberries right on the corner. I see the little baby strawberry greens popping up out there. Excited for lots of things coming, guys. Blessings. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Peace.